Well, good morning. Welcome to Debbie's Back Porch. So glad to have you with us. Lately, I've been going over my recipes and trying to make them more low carb and more for my senior nutritional needs. Broccoli cheddar soup is something that I make fairly often. So I decided to make a version that's still creamy and rich and thick, but has no flour added to thicken it. Before we start, quickly, if you'll give us a thumbs up if you like our videos and subscribe, click the little bell in the top right. You'll get a notice when I post new videos. Now let's get cooking. This is a 12-ounce package of frozen broccoli. You can use fresh broccoli, but we seniors often eat out of the freezer because we buy our groceries mostly once a month. This is a small Vidalia onion. I'm going to use half of it. I'm going to use a cup of chicken broth as opposed to water for cooking the broccoli. And I'm going to use a couple cups of heavy whipping cream. Heavy whipping cream is lower in carbs and will thicken better. Plus I'm going to use 2 tablespoons full of butter. And then I'm going to use pre-grated cheese. You don't have to. We're going to use a couple cups. Grating that much cheese hurts my hands. It may hurt your hands. It's a myth it won't melt. It's a myth it has wood chips. I cooked my broccoli for about 2 minutes in the microwave, just enough to thaw it out well, but not to really start cooking it. If you use fresh, you'll just wash it and chop it up, and it will cook as we go. You'll just simmer it a little longer on the stove than I have to simmer this pre-cooked. And we're pressing as much moisture out of this as we can because we're not going to add any flour thickener. Now I've cut that little onion in half. I would say a medium-sized onion in half, and I've just chopped it up in pretty big pieces. And I'm going to continue the chopping process here in my food processor. And just put that in. And yes, you could do this with your raw little pieces of broccoli. So I'm going to put in the broccoli and the onion. And I'm going to pulse this pretty small. Now often when I make broccoli cheddar soup, I have to hit it with a stick blender afterwards to break up some of the bigger chunks. This means I don't have to hit it with the stick blender later. I'm blending it now. I'm not making a mush. I'm making chunks. And these chunks will cook much more quickly. You can see the size I'm going for there. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons full of this butter and meet you at the stove. So I've melted on a low heat that 2 tablespoons full of butter here in my enameled cast iron Dutch oven. And this is a 4-quart and that'll give me plenty of room. Just adding my veggies in. Now we're going to keep our heat on medium to medium-low through this whole process. We're going to use a lot of cheese and heavy cream, and those are things that will scorch if you're not careful. So I'm on medium now, and I'm going to turn it down later after I add the thickening. Right now I'm adding a cup of chicken broth. I'm using chicken broth instead of water because I don't want to be draining it. I don't want to lessen my thickening. And because chicken broth just brings some good nutrition. And, you know, we seniors need to get that nutrition, as does everyone. And, you know, using the chicken broth instead of water adds a little back flavor. Just feels a little heartier. Once this comes to a simmer, you want to let it go for about 5 minutes using the frozen vegetables. If you're using fresh, you probably want to let it go about 10 because you don't want big hard chunks in here. And then we're going to add the heavy whipping cream. You can see there's a little butter in there. And I'm just going to dump that cream in. And I'm going to turn my heat down. Medium-low, according to how your stove is. Halfway between the lowest and the medium heat. And we're going to let that simmer together just a bit. just enough for the cream to get good and warm. And that's the second cup. No, there's no reason to add them separately. I just didn't want to get out another measuring cup, so I'm using this 1 cup measure the whole way through. Just give that a good stir. So I let that go about 3 or 4 minutes. It's not simmering, it's just warm all the way through. And then I'm going to add my cheese, the first cup. Now I mean a cup by volume, not 8 ounces, a cup by volume. And I had another package that had a couple of chunks in it. The pre-grated will chunk, but because I'm melting it, it doesn't matter. And that's my first cup of cheese. You know, I showed you a nice unopened package, but I had a little bit in another package, and I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to use it. And I'm just going to stir that up. We're still on medium-low heat. So this took about 4 minutes. I've melted that amount of cheese. And you have to stir fairly often to make sure it doesn't scorch at all. And it'll scorch if you don't stir it often. And we're going to finish thickening this up by adding more cheese. And I'm going to cheat here by just eyeballing this second cup of cheese. And you can add more than 1 cup if you need to get it to the thickness you like. But I'm just sprinkling this out. And when I get a whole cup in there from my eyeballing, I'm going to let that melt, and then I'm going to check the thickness again. So I've let that cook about 2 or 3 minutes, and I want to taste it for salt. Because, you know, the cheese has a fair amount of salt in it. My chicken broth had some salt in it. So I'm going to double check here. And you see that nice slow bubble. And it is getting pretty thick. But I think we need a little bit of salt here. But not very much. I'm going to add a ½ teaspoonful. My little measuring spoon here is a 1/4 teaspoon. And then I'm going to add some freshly ground black pepper. Just do this to taste. And then I'll give that a good stir. And I think we're just about done. Now, if you want this thicker, you can add some more cheese. The way we prepared our broccoli and onions, there are still little chunks in there. They're nice soft chunks. So I've let this simmer on low heat about another 5 minutes. And for me, this is thick enough. You can add a little bit more cheese if you want to, but this is nice and creamy and comes in at just under 5 grams of carbs per 1 cup serving. And I'll show you that calculation in the info section. So I'm going to give this a final taste, mostly for salt and pepper, but also to determine if I want to add some more cheese and make this a little bit thicker. And it's pretty hot. So we're good on salt and pepper, and it is so yummy. I mean, what's not to like? Broccoli, onions, cheese, cream. Let's plate this up, and I'll show you what we got. I'm ready to dig in. You know, this just looks and smells wonderful. It's light and tasty. It's low enough carb you can add it to something else. If you have a sandwich that fits on your diet, you can serve it with this. You can serve it with a salad. You can eat it by itself. Use your favorite low-carb crackers. However you want to serve this. It's pretty budget-friendly too. And just to give you an idea of how many carbs you save making it this way, a cup of Panera's cheddar broccoli soup has 13 net grams of carbs, whereas this has under 5. So if you want to save some carbs and save some money, I hope you'll try this recipe. Hope you'll love it as much as I do. And I hope to see you again tomorrow on Debbie's Back Porch.